Hello, I'm Cheryl and welcome to my sewing room. I'm going to demonstrate how to make a placemat that is really easy and very quick to make. I love projects like that. So let's take a look at this placemat, okay? Isn't this pretty? It'll really brighten up your dining table. I have this bright bold print and I've also got some purple in there. I happen to really love purple, so on the back I have purple, and you may have noticed in a lot of my projects I use polka dots. I also love polka dots, okay? So let me show you how to make this easy project, and I'm also going to go over this cute little decorative stitching pattern that's also easy to make. So get a piece of paper and a little pencil handy and write this down, or put the video on pause and take a little snapshot of this and you know what to buy at the fabric store. Okay. The finished size of these placemats are going to be 13 inches by 18 inches. You're going to cut all three fabric pieces 14 inches by 19 inches. And that extra inch on there is for your seam allowance. So you're going to need a piece of fabric for your top, and then one for the back or bottom, and then you're going to need a layer of cotton batting. So cut out each one of these 14 by 19 inches. Really easy, okay? All right, let me show you how to layer them. So you're going to take your cotton batting and place it down first. Then you're going to take the fabric that's going to be on the bottom or on the back of the placemat, place it right side up. Then place the fabric that's going to be on the top, place it right side down so that these two pieces, the good side, is facing each other, okay? And smooth out all your edges. All right, so now you want to start pinning all the way around, except you're going to leave an opening for your hand to go through. So you want to just place your hand on one side and go over an inch and a half, put your starting pin, and then go over to the other side and put your ending pin so you know where to start and stop. So continue pinning all the way around. Then you're going to do a 1/2 inch seam allowance from this raw edge to here, okay? And at your starting point, go back and forth a few times because this is a stress area, so when you reach in between your fabrics to pull it right side out, this is very secured. Okay, so start here, continue towards this corner, and when you get a 1/2 inch from this raw edge, leave your needle down, press your foot up, turn the placemat, and continue stitching down the other side. Continue stitching all the way around the entire placemat, and every time you come to a corner, always leave that needle down, press your foot up. That way you don't lose your place. Now when you come around your last corner, you're going to come right here and stop. Remember, don't stitch all the way across just yet. We'll close this up later, okay? Then do a few stitches back and forth. Now you're going to trim your corners, okay? So let me show you how to do that. Now I've put some marks on here. I hope you can see them, okay? I've drawn a line across there, and then one across here and across there. So your first cut will be going straight across like this at a 45-degree angle to that corner. Then you're going to come over here to this side and cut, and then go over to this side and also cut. You want to leave about 1/8 of an inch space between your stitching line here and where you cut. You don't want to cut right up against those stitches, because when you turn it right side out, it might wind up poking all the way through, and then you're going to be really unhappy. So do this cut on all 4 corners, and it's going to look like this when you're done. See? So we've taken that extra fabric, that bulk, and made it easier for you to smooth this out. Okay, then after you've done that, you're going to reach in between. This is important. You're going to reach in between your top and bottom fabric. Don't reach in between the bottom fabric and the cotton batting, okay? Reach in between your bottom fabric and your top, reach inside, pull it right side out, okay? Then you want to start smoothing these corners out. Now, you might have something like this. You can get these at fabric stores. Now, it might be a little sharp. Be careful you don't poke through your fabric. So you're going to reach inside and begin poking this out, okay? Now, if it doesn't come out enough for you, you feel like it's still too bulky in there, you can always take a straight pin and just begin tugging on the fabric a little bit to help it come out. But remember, don't tug so hard that you wind up pulling the threads all the way through. Okay, smooth out all four corners. Then you're going to smooth your edges. This is really important. So you want to just take one of your straight pins and kind of tug on the seam a little bit, pull it out, and then pin. Go all the way around, okay? Then at your opening, you're going to fold that top fabric in a 1/2 inch, and then your bottom fabric and cotton batting, fold it in, okay? Then pin it closed all the way across, okay? All right? Now, we're almost done, okay? Easy, right? I told you, I don't lie. Okay, now, you're going to start over here in one corner, and you're going to stitch really close to this edge. At least 1/8 inch. I think mine's even slightly less than 1/8 inch. Go all the way around the entire placemat, okay? And then you're done with your little edging stitch. Now let me show you how to do this decorative stitch pattern. And this is what it is, okay? It's one continuous line. So let me show you how to prepare for that. You're going to either start anywhere from 1 inch to 1.5 inches. It's wherever you want to start it from. And you're going to put a pin at your first starting point so you know where you're going to start at. Then you're going to measure 1.5 inches from this starting point over to here. And you're going to put another pin, okay? And you're just going to keep doing that. Keep measuring all the way until you get all the way across, okay? Then turn it and do the same thing over here. Put little pin markers all the way across, okay? Now, you're going to start over here, okay? Actually, this is probably upside down for you guys. I'm going to turn it around, okay? You're going to start over here, and you're going to, of course, remove your first pin mark. Go back and forth a couple of times because you don't want this to come undone. And you're going to stitch right towards your first pin point. When you get to it, remove the pin, leave your needle down, press your foot up, turn this placemat and stitch to the next pin marker. Remove the pin, needle down, press your foot up, and stitch to the next one. And you're just going to keep going like this all the way across until you're done. And that's it. And you have a really cute placemat. You can make 4 probably in less than a couple of hours, maybe even do 6 in a couple of hours for your dining table. This is really a fun project. Okay, let me show you what my next video is going to be. I've been talking about a pinwheel, and there it is. I'm going to show you how to make this really easy pinwheel pot holder. Okay? Well, I hope that this was helpful to you. Now, YouTube has recently made some changes as to where those subscribe buttons land. They're always changing things and keeping me on my toes. Now, throughout the video, you might have seen my subscribe button down in this lower right-hand corner, okay? It's kind of small, but it does say subscribe. And then towards the end of the video, you might see in this upper left-hand corner a round picture of my face floating around up there. That's a subscribe button too. So you can click on either one of those. So to keep informed on all my future videos, click on one of those, and YouTube will ask you for your email address. And the next time I have a new video, they'll send you a brief email with a big button in the center. You click on that and it'll take you directly to my latest video. I'm Cheryl. I'm really glad you came to my sewing room. Now see you next time, and happy sewing.